Good evening, everyone. My name's Irene, for those of you who don't know me by now. And I'd like to give you all a warm and loving welcome to Cherokee Spirit tonight. All these mini readings, what we've been doing from Monday to Friday for the last, I'd say, just over 2 months. Hi, Natalie. For the last 2 months or so, have all been for charity. Now, chosen charity for the last week and this week. It is for, I'm just setting my iPad up there. Sorry, folks, why I'm a minute and hour in it. Making sure I've got it. Hi, Linda. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Julianne. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Annette. Hello, Polly. Right, so, folks, a way out. The way out charity. That's what we're doing it for. Yeah, and let's face it, not one of us know whether we'd be in any of them circumstances or in that predicament. It could happen to any one of us at any given time in our lives. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Susan. Thank you very much for joining me. So, hi, Chris. I'm just flipping over from one side to the other. Like I said, thank you very much, Lisa, for sharing. It is for a well-worth charity. Hi, Vicky. Really is. I believe it is. Any charity we do it for, it's a really good charity, a way out. And it's for abused women and children in abusive relationships. And I suppose, again, it's for gentlemen as well who are in that type of relationship. And it is a way out for them. Hiya, Gail. So if you were able to donate, all the details are on my page, Cherokee Spirit. And it's pinned right to the top. Just click on the link and it takes you straight over to their page. Yeah. So if you would like to donate to the charity, it's there on my page. The other thing I ask you to do is to keep liking and sharing. The more likes, the more shares we get, the better it is. Hiya, Pat. Hiya, Stacey. The better it is. Hiya, Bobby. The more people we get involved in this, the better, and the more chance we have of making a few quid for that charity. Hiya, Maureen. And again, thank you very much for all of your support, for joining me every evening without fail. Totally appreciate it. We do have a bit of a giggle, and there's nothing wrong with that because Spirit like a bit of a giggle as well. Hiya, Christine. But yeah, absolutely. Spirit enjoy the fun, enjoy the laughter. So what I'm going to ask you to do for me tonight as well, if you don't mind, is just to type in your location to where you're listening from. Thanks, Annette, for sharing. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Elaine. So if you could type your location in, whether it be Stockton, whether it be Middlesbrough, whether it be Guilsborough, whether it be Redcar, whether it be London, whether, if you could just type that in, just so I know how far this feed's going, and then we know how far we have to feed the donkeys or where they're coming from. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Chrissy. I'm going to start us off. Hi, thanks, Gail. Oh, there goes 2 cards there. I'll just put these cards up. We'll keep typing your locations in there. And like I said, the more likes, the more shares, the better it's going to be. Yeah. So I'm going to start us off with our first card tonight, like I normally do. I'll just have a drink of water. Hello again. Hiya, Natalie. Thornaby. I used to live in Thornaby years ago. A long time ago. I'll be showing the age. I just want to see how far out we can get this post. Right, so I'm going to start us off with the first card tonight. And the first card I've chosen tonight is this one. Can everybody see it? It looks a bit dark, doesn't it? I think it's because the light's behind me. It's the stars. So if everybody can see that, yeah. I never know where the camera is on here, I'm a bit cockeyed. Can you see it? There we go. I'll wave it about. I think I had a flag, wouldn't you? Hiya, Tina. Right, so keep typing them locations in so we know where we're at, and we know where we're going. So the stars, and it's like follow your dreams, basically. That's what I'm saying as I look at it. And it's like sending your thoughts out there to the universe. So what I'm going to say where this connects, I believe the person that this card is going to touch upon, they do believe in the universe, and they're an avid where they read the stars every day because they want to know what's going to happen to them in the future. And this is what I'm getting as I look at the cards. Years ago, when I was a kid, we used to read our stars every day, and they always used to be in the Sun newspaper. And that's where I'm getting from this card, where somebody likes to know what's going on in their birth signs, and that's where I'm picking up on it. Hi, Linda, you're late tonight. I'm timing you, girl. Um, but yeah, I like to know what's going on. So I've got an interest in the stars and in astrology, that type of interest. That's what I'm getting, yeah. Um, but I'm also being made aware and being shown here off this card. It's like I need to follow my dreams because I feel as though I put them on hold. So I do need to follow my dreams. If I don't follow my dreams, I'll never get to where I need to be. And it's like reach for the stars, go for your goals, and do what you want to do. Um, we only get one go at life when we're here on the earth plane. Um, and that's what I need to say. So follow your dreams and follow those hopes. Don't give up on your hopes and your dreams. That's what I have to say as I look at this card. Right, so Gemini. What star sign is Gemini? I don't even know what Gemini Wayne. Are you Donna? Does anybody know what star sign Gemini is without me having a working out on my fingers because I'm going to count it because that's the star sign I'm picking up on. Gemini. Gemini. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Is it June? Right, so I need the June month then. Thank you very much, Jill, for that. Thank you very much. So I need the June month. Hiya, Jenks. I need the June month as well with this. And I know it's the twins, yeah. I'll just give Donna a wave and I'll give Jenksies a wave. There we are. So June month. I need the June month. And that's what I need. So I'm also going to say where this card connects a person talks out loud quite a lot, and they're talking up there to the spirit world, and that's what I need to say. They're talking out loud to the spirit realms, and I believe they're trying to contact or they're talking out loud to a gentleman, spirit side of life. So if anybody can understand, please, the name Ted. I need the name Ted. If anybody can understand Ted or Teddy. Now, I'm not necessarily saying he's spirit side of life, I just need the name of Ted because I believe where this card connects, I'm trying to reach out to a gentleman and I'm talking out loud and I'm saying, why can't you just show yourself? Why can't you just present yourself? Why can't you just answer me questions? And that's how I feel as I look at the card. And that's where I'm drawn to. And I believe it's a gentleman I'm trying to get hold of, spirit side of life, where I want that communication back from him. So if anybody can understand the name Ted or what I've just said there, type yes, yes down the bottom. Give me 2 thumbs up. Because that's where I need to be. And I'm also going to say as well, but I think that might be different. See, I'm arguing with myself now. The feed stopped. So start feeding the donkey, keep pushing it up. Keep pushing the donkey up. So somebody out there must understand the name of Ted. They have to understand the name of Ted. They need to. They have to. I know you do. The feet's not moving. Mother, 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 mother. But I do need the name Ted, okay? So, why I'm waiting for a bit of confirmation on the name of Ted. Oh, these cards. They're all over the place tonight, I swear. Proper butterfingers. Right, but not Ted. No, I need Ted, my lovely. I need the name Ted. I need the name of Ted. Hiya, Vicky. Ted definitely comes in. the name Ted, and I'm not necessarily saying Ted, right, but on the earth. That's what I was looking for, Elaine. I did say I need the name Ted, and I'm not saying he was upstairs. But I did. I know I needed the name Ted. Would you understand what I've said about the card as well, though, Elaine? Where I'm talking out loud, because I feel as I need to connect to a gentleman, spirit side of life. Yeah, right, Vicky. So I need where I'm talking out loud to spirit, but I need to connect to a gentleman, spirit side of life, and I believe he's more of a fatherly vibration. Hi, Nina. More of a fatherly vibration than anything else that I'm picking up on here. I just know he is there from spirit side of life, and he is wanting to connect. But the name Ted came in, and like I said, I'm not saying it's his name by any way, shape, or form. I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is, right, Stacey, your friend's called Teddy. And her birthday is June. Right. Would you understand what I said about the card though, please, while I'm talking out loud? Hi, Suzanne. Right, so that's what I'm waiting for, because I am aware I have got a gentleman spirit side of life. He does come in on a fatherly vibration. That's how I feel. That's how I feel with this gentleman. And he does come in from spirit side of life. Right, so under the name Ted, what I wrote down before we logged on, all those who are connecting to the TED and the card, you've got to type me 2 yeses in down the bottom. But then I also want a connection to, now I don't know whether I want this as a surname or I want it as a place. I want Pickering. Pickering. We're going all over tonight, aren't we? So I want Pickering as well. So if anybody can understand all of that, the 3, give me 3 yeses. Known as Edward. Now, it's strange you saying that, Hannah, because I did have Edward earlier as well, and that's not me just making it up. It's not me making it up, but I definitely want this gentleman on a family vibration. He's definitely somebody's dad, spirit side of life. He does want to connect where the name Ted is, and where that card was stating somebody's been asking out loud and they're looking for that confirmation. Right, you can't take Pickering. That's where I need to be. I need a Pickering connection. I'll show you my piece of paper if you don't believe me. I wrote this down before we clogged on. Clogged on, I can't talk now. But yeah, I did show you. You're running late, Shelley. You should have put some Cherokee, I don't know, horsepower in there, shouldn't you? You'd have been here earlier. 2, 3, 4, 5, right. So, listen up, folks. We'll just backpedal just slightly and we'll see if we can get where we need to be. Gentleman, spirit side of life, he wants to connect where the name Ted is, okay? I also want a surname or a place of Pickering. I can't see no comments either, only they've stopped. The name of Pickering or the place Pickering. I also want where somebody's been talking out loud and asking for some confirmation from spirit side of life. That's what I'm looking for. So if anybody can understand that, type me 2 yeses down the bottom. If they can't, we'll move on. But keep liking and sharing the post. The more likes, the more shares, the more it goes up. Yeah? So keep it going. So, where have you gone? Elaine. Elaine, could you understand the name of Catherine? Right, so Beverly, if your dad was Ted as well, would you understand the rest of it, what I've just said? That's what I'm looking for. Thanks for sharing, Vicky. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting for that confirmation there. The name Ted, Dad's spirit side of life. Somebody's been asking for some confirmation that he's okay, and that's what I need to say. Okay. Um, but I've also got the name of Catherine as well. So whether that name Catherine connects here as well, just give us a yes. Give me 3 yeses down the bottom. If not, I'm going to move over. I'm going to have to move on. Yeah. Right. That's what I'm waiting for, because the feed's not moving. We're a bit sluggish tonight for some strange reason. I don't know why, but we are. But that's what I need. Definitely got this gentleman's spirit side of life, the name of Catherine. Yes, you have a friend called Catherine, right? Elaine. Beverly, would you understand that as well, please? Right, so I'm just going to go with this message, yeah? Brilliant. So, Dad says to me, he brings in his love. He brings in his love, okay? He brings all of his love in here on the earth plane. He tells me it's been an anxious time, really anxious in and around you, Elaine, because he puts that stress factor and that feeling right round me, okay? And it's like I'm rubbing my hands here, but it's like I'm stressed out. And I don't believe I could get any more stressed out if I tried. Yeah. So please keep listening, all you guys who can understand so much. Please take what you need to take. But he tells me, he puts a dartboard in front of me as well. So I believe there's somebody, it is definitely water. He tells me, or he puts a dartboard in front of me where he makes me aware. If he could stick somebody on a dartboard, he would gladly chuck a dart at him because it's been that bad. Yeah. And that's the way he brings it in. So he brings that dartboard in on a symbolic connection and he rubs his hands and he's saying, oh, there's just too much going on here. Too much going on. He also makes reference where I have been seeing little white flashes or white floaty bits. White floaty bits coming out the corner of my eyes. And this is Dad saying, this is him trying to get your attention to let you know you are not on your own because that's how he makes me feel. It's as if to say, you feel as though you're all on your own and you're carrying everything on your shoulders there, Elaine, and he's saying you're not. He is trying his utmost from spirit side of life to bring you that love and that comfort and to try to take some of the weight off you and the stress off you. Because he tells me where I'm not eating properly because I'm worried sick, and that's what he makes me feel like. So if that makes sense to you, Elaine, please type yes 3 times down the bottom. Do it half a dozen times if you like, but that's what he makes me aware of. So where them dots are, thank you very much for confirming that. He tells me this is him coming in and around you just to let you know. Would you understand why he also makes reference to whether it was a habit of his or somebody here on the earth plane wears odd socks? Or they buy the same coloured socks, so if one gets if one gets a hole in, they don't have to buy another pair. They can use another pair, another one, if that makes sense to you. If it does, give us a 1 yes down there because he's chuckling his head off here. He shows me the odd socks, but he says if you buy the same colour, um, you just have to put another one on if one gets a hole in it. That's what he makes me aware of, but I believe he wants to bring that laughter in and around you, okay? So he does say to me, and he makes me aware of this, within the next 3 weeks, things will calm down, my love. Things will calm down for you. But he says you've got to hold on to your temper, um, um, because he's made my nose really vexed here. I'm getting quite angry, quite quickly as well. So he's trying to calm things down. So he's saying to me, he is there for you. Don't ever think he isn't. because he would have been the voice of all reasoning, this gentleman. He would have talked his way out of a paper bag if he had to, because he had the gift of the gob. That's what he makes me aware of, okay? And he says to me, um, for you to silence and wait, because within the next 3 weeks, things will unfold and things will calm down for you. And he's doing his utmost from spirit side of life um, to calm things down, okay? He also makes me aware of, hi Sandra, he makes me aware of the name of Stephen. So whether you can understand Stephen, hi Mel, um, I'm going to leave you with the name of Stephen, okay? And take all of this gentleman's love with you. And just remember, he is there with you, and you are not on your own. As much as you think you are not on your own. Um, he also brings the daffodils in, so I'm going to associate the daffodils with Marie Curie. The Marie Curie. You would understand the cancer condition as well there then, please. So if you can understand the cancer condition, because he makes reference to the Marie Curie, he brings the daffodils in there, and he mentions that cancer condition. Now, I'm not saying it is, but I'm just aware there is one, okay? I'm aware there is one. So take all of this gentleman's love, hiya Natalie, and just know he is there from Spirit Side of Life, and he is coming in and around you. He even offers to give you the tissue. So what I need to say to you, Elaine, he wants you to wipe them tears away, okay? So I'm going to leave all of his love with you, and I want to say thank you very much for listening in that communication there. And I'm going to say God bless you. Right. I'm going to say God bless you, and thank you very much for that confirmation there, Elaine. Thank you. So, folks, like we go, keep liking and sharing. Keep liking and sharing the post. Put your location down so we know how far we're getting. And like I said, if you would like to donate, all these are for charity, and the charity is running around at the bottom of the screen there, with all the details what you need. So please, 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 if you can, even if it's £1, even if it's £2, please donate. Right, so everybody who's commenting there, where Hannah, you would like to know if who was it? Joe. You would like to know if Joe is with her nana and at peace. Mel Walker, you would like to know if your mother-in-law is okay. So my answer to all of you who are making these comments is, and this is only my, it's my opinion. It's my belief. I believe all our spirit friends, spirit side of life, are all out of pain. They are all happy and content, because whatever took them to the spirit side of life, they actually heal on the spirit side of life. So it's a physical body what we leave behind. So if you can imagine you buy a car, brand new car. So when you're born, it's a brand new body, it's a brand new car, yeah? And then you keep that car for, say, your lifespan's 90, could be 100, yeah? It's the physical body that gets old. It's the physical body that gets all the ailments. But our spirit, when we pass spirit side of life, our spirit leaves this physical body. So you've got a car and you've had a car for 30 years, and then after that, you can't replace any of the parts anymore, can you? Because it's gone past its sell-by date. So you take it to the scrapyard. Yeah. So when our loved ones pass spirit side of life, believe you me, I'm not saying they're a car in any way, shape, or form. I am not saying that. What I'm trying to say is give you a comparison. So our loved ones, our spirit leaves our body, and it goes to the spirit side of life. It goes to the spirit realms, spirit world, whatever you want to call it. And it depends what they go with. So some people go and they get healed in the healing hospitals. Some people are able to come straight back with via messages. Other people are a little bit shy coming forward. They don't want to come forward and speak straight away because it's a shock. So, yes, I believe all our spirit friends are happy, spirit side of life, because we haven't got any restrictions. We can move about freely. We've got no ailments. If we pass for cancer, that cancer's gone. If we pass for the heart condition, that's gone. Because we are spirit, and spirit is energy. And we progress and we move forward. So our loved ones, spirit side of life, and it's my belief, is yes, we're happy. And personally, that is my belief. So it's entirely up to you what you believe, but that is my belief. Hi, Dion. So it's a physical side of things what we miss with our loved ones. And it is. So Hannah, please don't tell me what they've gone with or anything like that, my lovely, because if they come through, that's my job to tell you what they've gone with, okay? It certainly is, Jill. Our body's just a shell, and it is. And once it's outdone its purpose, it's done. We can't change that or alter it. Okay, Dion, no bother. Right, so start punching your numbers in. I've already picked a card, but I'm looking for the number. Yeah. So, and I don't want 118. I don't want that. Yeah. So tonight's all about communicating with our loved ones and bringing back that love, that proof, and that memory, okay, that our loved ones are safe and happy in the spirit realms. And that's what all this is about, okay? Well, that's what I believe it's about. And again, like I said, it's for a worthy cause. And I know I keep going on about it because I'm passionate about it. And once you get passionate about something, you try to push it and push it and push it and push it. Right, so keep it going, folks. Keep it going. Right, so I don't know why I've had to pick my pen up. I don't normally do this with my pen and paper, but it's wicked tonight. You're very welcome, Hannah. Yeah, it does only go up to 72, or somebody else put something else up, like, because if they have, I never saw it, and I didn't. Right, so where we're going? Oh, where are we going? Right, so the card I've chosen is this one. Yeah, that's the card I've chose, and the number I chose, the number is 26. So whoever's chosen 26. I need the name of Alan. That's the name I'm scribbling down. Yeah, so I need the name of Alan. So if anybody can understand the name 26, number 26, and the name Alan, that's where I need to be. The name Alan and 26, the number 26. As I'm scribbling about here, Annette, you've chosen 26. Who else chose 26? There was a few years, I believe. Family means a lot to us, and it does. It's all about family here. Right, Jenks Jenky. Right. Susan, you've chosen 26 as well. So please listen, all these guys, we've got two Susans. So it's going to relate to you, this card. But I need one person, and there's only one of you who's going to understand the name of Alan as well. So the one who can understand Alan, type me two yeses down the bottom there. And I'm not saying Alan's spirit side of life, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is I need the name Alan as well. That's going to connect with this card, but family mean an awful lot. And what certainly does, give me two yeses if you understand the Alan and the family. On the 26, I know you've got the 26, but I need the Alan. So I need somebody to type yes down the bottom, to two yeses there for the Alan. Right. Susan Chamberlain, you can understand, right? So family mean a great deal. and they do. That mean an awful lot to me. Um, and I'm going to say there's quite a few family members that's passed spirit side of life. Um, some have gone before the time. Some have gone before the time, and that's what I believe, and that's what I'm looking at as I look at the card. And this is the impressions I'm getting. Um, I want to say at least 3 people passed spirit side of life within a short space of time, and that's what I feel. That's what I'm getting from the card. But again, where family mean an awful lot, it makes me feel as though I'm more aware of my family because I'd lost so many of them. So if that makes sense, give us another 3 yeses down the bottom or 2 yeses. Um, but yeah, very strong beliefs where family are, but there's been loads of breaks within this family. And I want to say, like I said, I want at least 3 passings within a short space of time of each other. And I feel more male energy here. But I want 2 males and 1 female where I need to be. And this is spirit side where I'm connecting with here. The 2 gentlemen, I feel really weathered looking as I look at the card and I see and I feel really weathered looking. So whether I was out in allotments or pigeons or gardens, that's where I need to be because I really am weathered. Um, all types of weather, I was out there, and that's how I feel. I feel quite stocky and quite oh God, I'm like this. It's like I'm like Big Daddy here. But I feel as though I would have lost um I lost some weight before I went spirit side of life, but I have got a cap on my head here as well. So I believe one of the gentlemen would have wore a cap or a hat on his head constantly. Wouldn't take it off. I wouldn't take my hat off for nobody, even though I got told to take my bleeding hat off. Um, I wouldn't take my hat off. So if that makes sense to anybody there who's connecting here, put yes. Annette, I don't know what you're saying no to. If it's no to the 2 brothers or the sister or the 2 gentlemen and the lady, or is it no to the hat, or is it no to the allotments? Tell me what you're saying no to, please, Annette. But I know one of these gentlemen here wouldn't take his hat off. He had a hat on and he wouldn't take it off for nobody. He wouldn't take it off for nobody. There's somebody here on the earth plane as well, and I know this is really familiar for everybody, but somebody's been on about painting a rainbow or they've been talking about rainbows. He puts rainbows in front of me. I'm also going to say there's somebody here on the earth plane that hasn't been too well as well. Keep pushing it up. We've stopped. No to the hat. So are you saying yes to everything else in it? Annette, are you saying yes to everything else other than the hat? Susan Knight, are you saying yes to the hat? Who's saying yes to the hat? Somebody is. Annette, answer me, my love. Hang on. The feed's gone. What? But you can take rainbows, Annette. Right, you can take the rainbows. Yeah? Susan, you're saying no to the hat, and Susan, you're saying yes to all. So all 3 of you ladies, yeah, in one way or the other, you're all receiving part and parcel of this message. Yeah. So, and again for you, Beverly, if you can understand it as well, this feed's like going round. Right. It's like getting stuck halfway, and then it's like repeating itself. Right. So. Me hat. I wouldn't take my hat off. So all of these people who are linking in and listening, please bear with me, okay? Because I do know Spirit is splitting these messages out so everybody gets something. And where I'm saying everybody gets something here, I know the rainbows, and like I said, they're very familiar. Did you really? Please share it with me. I don't mind. I'm going to come back to the card, okay? So, I'm going to I'm going to mention here as well, whether I used to go to the dogs or I used to like betting, because I'm looking at loads of dogs here and I'm getting this from the card. So I used to like to go to the dogs or I went to the races, dogs. I've got something to do with dogs here, okay? And I'm getting this from the card. So I want a connection where whippets or greyhounds are connected. And if you can understand this, Beverly, it'd be great. But I want that. But I'm also going to say as well, where somebody here on the earth plane isn't very well at the minute. I'm being drawn to I believe I'm having an infection, or I've had an infection after infection. Okay, so I've had more than one ailment as I look at the card. So lots of love and healing from Spirit Side of Life in and around where it's needed here on the earth plane. I do want it where a lady's concerned. I do want it where a lady's concerned. The month of January also comes in, okay? And I'm going to say June month as well, but I want both. I want the name June and I want the month of June. I want both of these names, okay? And one of the memories I was given where I had a little chuckle about, that somebody would have had apple bobbing, a memory where they would have gone apple bobbing, but somebody just pushed the head in the bucket. Um, and I'm having a bit of a chuckle about that. So they would have pushed the head in the bucket. But I've also got a lady, Spirit Side of Life as well, and I believe I could be moving here. I would have had a fan because I would have got too hot. So somebody would have had a fan from Spain or wherever, and that's what I need to do. Yeah, that's what she brings in, and that's what I'm going to leave you with that one. Okay, so take all the spirits love. Know that they do come in and around you. Keep sharing and liking this post because it keeps stopping. It's going ever so slow tonight. I don't know why, but it is. Oh, right. No to the apple bobbing. You will, Annette. Next time I see you, I'll just push your head in the puddle. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. But yeah. Right. You're very welcome. But thank you very much for communicating there. I'm going to go again. So, you know what to do, don't you? Start picking and choosing your numbers again, and we'll go again. And we'll see where we go. I have. Right. So, is it though? I need the name Ellie. 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 That's the name I'm looking for here on the earth plane. The name of Ellie. And I've also got a surname. I'll hang on to the surname in a minute. It's a very familiar surname, that's why I'm hanging on to it. So the name of Ellie. Who can understand Ellie? Ellie. Ellie. It's elementary. Right, your daughter's Ellie. I can only see one Ellie coming up. Oh God, my eyes are going funny. Don't know what I'm doing. I've just lost the plot there. Totally lost the plot. Got and say it's not hard, Irene. It's not hard. I have set a group up, you know, folks, and if you wanted to join that, just request Hi Tracy. Request to join, and it's all about questions and answers. It's all about spooky stuff or your experiences. And you can all, jump in there and ask a question. Have a little bit of a debate and, get other people's opinions. Somebody asked me to up, so I've set it up. Well, I didn't set it up, my daughter did. Irene thought she was being really clever by setting it up, and I just ballsed it up, basically. So my daughter set it up for me. I'm counting cards and talking at the same time. I think I'm doing really, really well here, So keep pushing the poster up. I am counting, because I know you're all sat there watching me. You make me nervous. And then I've just gone lost count. Right. Number 39 is the number I'm looking for. 39. That's really weird, that. Well, you did, Gemma. You did set it up for me. Somebody has to keep their eye on me. Who's chosen number 39? Who's picked 39, folks? Somebody has. No. There's a few of you etching your bets, which I don't mind. Right, Sandra as well. Your niece is Ellie. Right, so I'm looking for the number 39. That's the card. This is the card I've chosen, number 39. And the name Ellie, right. I know you did. Somebody asked to. So the name Ellie and number 39. Oh, here we go. Mel, don't you dare answer this because he's a troll. So Mel, if you're still on, do not answer that. He's a troll. He's jumping on here. I thought it was too good to be true, And here we go. Right, we'll delete it. Have we got anybody else on? I thought it must be around about the same time every night when they jump on. Yeah, we've got a div on again. I know, I've just got rid of him. But I've deleted his comment there. What? It was horrendous to watch. She was horrendous to watch. She was horrendous scared. Who the heck? See, I'm seeing that on the other feed. I'm only seeing so much of it on this one. I haven't got a flipping clue. Plonkers. I have blocked him, Catherine. I have. It just doesn't show up on your end, but I've blocked him from my end, my lovely. So I did want the number 39, and that's what one I'm still looking for. Number 39. So whoever chose 39, I have, Gemma. I've banned him off. I've kicked him off. Blocked and off. Off he's gone. He's gone, Gem. No panic, everybody. He's gone. Got rid. That's the best part about StreamYard. You can just get him off straight away. It's just on the other feed I can't, but on this one I can. So that's a card I've chose, number 39. And I am going to say where this card connects. And the name Ellie. Who acknowledged Ellie? Somebody did. Hi Claire. Name Ellie. And the number 39. So whoever's acknowledging the name Ellie, put the 2 yeses down the bottom for me if you don't mind. So I am going to say where this card connects, there's lots of legal things that are going on, loads of legal documents, legal issues going on, okay? Now, and again, before I tuned in tonight, I'm going to stick my head on the block and I'm going to say there's something to do. Hi, Sandra. And your friend Ellie, right? Your daughter's Ellie. So there's something to do where there's police. There's going to be some sort of an investigation, or there was an investigation. And this is what I feel, this is what I'm getting, okay? And if it makes sense to any of you down there, just type yes, because I don't have to go all the way into the card. I don't. Hiya, Jack. Bye, you're late, and you on, but very welcome. So whether there's something to do with an investigation of some sort, there's loads of legal things going on here on the earth plane, loads and loads of legal stuff. I've got papers coming out my ear rolls that I need to read, I need to sign. Hiya, Anne. But there's loads of stuff that I need to sign and get sorted, okay? So whether it's a police investigation or there's some sort of investigation going on here on the earth plane, that's what I'm picking up off the card, and that's what I'm bringing forward, okay? So if that makes sense to anybody who's connecting to this, type yes down the bottom so I know I've got a bit of confirmation and I'm on the right thread here, because that's what I need. I need the name of Elaine as well. Elaine comes forward, but I'm also as well, I'm picking loads of problems up around my teeth, around my gum area, whether I've had an abscess or something to do with this area here as well. So if that makes sense to anybody, please say yes to me down the bottom, because the feet stop moving and I'm just sat here waiting just for a bit of confirmation that I'm on the right bit. So I've got a lot of problems here. I've got an investigation going on of some sort. I've got loads of paperwork to sign, okay? Loads of paperwork to sign. And I do believe as well, as I look at this, I want where there's been talk of somebody buying or purchasing a house as well. So there's mortgage deeds, there's something to do with a mortgage as well that needs to be signed or needs to be looked at. So I'm waiting for some confirmation down here for anybody who's can understand this card. If you can't, I'll just have to chuck the card back in the pack. But that's what I'm waiting for. Silence is golden. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing. I do know I have got police investigations. There's some form of investigation going on here, but I also know I'm signing for a house. Right, so Sophie, you're looking for a new house. Well, I'm signing documents here, but I want somebody where there's an investigation as well. There was, right. I want where I've got this problem around this area here, okay? So I have got an abscess or something to do with my gums or something to do with my mouth, okay? So whether, right. Right, I am going to say I've got obtained spirit side of life now here. I have got mouth cancer. Somebody would have had mouth cancer. And I want it spirit side of life. So if anybody can understand the cancer, where it would have been in my mouth, I need a yes down the bottom here. And I want it with a lady. I don't want it with a gentleman. I want it with a lady. Okay. So I'm just waiting for some more confirmation. I keep going to put my finger on the screen. It doesn't work, does it? Mad. Let me have a look. There's somebody watching who knows what I'm talking about, and they're not sticking their hands up to me. So can we all please start liking and sharing this post, because it stopped. Move it up. I'm going to type hello from the other side. And that's Adele. There we go. Are we moving? I need some confirmation here, folks. I need some confirmation where the card's concerned. I need confirmation where the card's concerned, where somebody's signing and there's loads of documents that need signing. I need that. But I need where somebody would have passed or would have had a cancer of the mouth. Okay. And I want it with a lady, spirit side of life. That's where I need to be. I believe it would have so much of my face away. That's how I feel. And I can't take it off, folks. I can't make it up and I can't change it. So somebody here is watching knows exactly what I'm talking about. Where the card relates, there's loads of stuff going on. There would have been police investigation of some sort as well. Um, Here on the earth plane, as well as where somebody would have passed really suddenly to spirit side of life, or whether it was in what's the word? Suspicious circumstances. That's the word I'm looking for. Somebody would have passed in suspicious circumstances. I had to slow my mouth down there because I can't keep up. So I have got two connections coming in there. Somebody would have passed spirit side of life under suspicious circumstances, but somebody also would. I've got a lady who would have passed, but she would have had a cancer of the mouth. You working there okay? Well, I've stopped it completely on my side. It just pushes up every now and again. So what I want you all to do is all type no if you don't understand it. Right, Savannah Dawson. Right, your partner's auntie passed from cancer and lost one side of her face. Thank you very much. That's where I need it. That's where I believe I need it anyway. Because she makes reference to this side, okay? This side of my mouth. So we're moving up. So I believe I'm talking to Savannah there. So Savannah, again, please, where this lady's concerned, she comes in and she talks about this, but she also talks about where somebody here on the earth plane either has a gum problem or they're forever getting mouth ulcers or abscesses to the mouth. Now, if that makes sense to you, Savannah, type yes down the bottom because this is what she brings forward and this is what I believe I have to mention to you, okay? So please take particular care where this is because she brings this love and healing here. I'm also going to say to you as well, please, Savannah, would you understand where somebody would have passed in suspicious circumstances where the police were involved and there was some sort of investigation? And I want this where a gentleman would be. Now, I'm not saying they were murdered, I'm not saying anything like that. The feeling I get from them was sometimes when somebody hasn't been to see a GP or diagnosed or whatever within a fortnight of them passing, um, um, the police have to be involved. So that's what I'm going to say. So Savannah, if this makes sense to you at all, please type me two yeses down the bottom. I have to mention October month, and I have to mention where there's two children here on the earth plane. Right, so she brings a lot of love and healing in where this is, but take extra care where it is. Don't neglect it. That's what she tells me to say to you. But you would also understand the gentleman. You would understand the gentleman where he passed in suspicious circumstances where the police were involved. Thank you very much, because he steps forward there as well. And I believe he comes in on a family vibration, whether he's close family or not, I don't know, but I know he belongs within the family. But he comes in a little bit more to the outside as opposed to direct. Okay. The feeling and the impression I'm getting from this gentleman, whether I fell in a bathroom or I fell in a toilet and I cracked my head, that's how I feel. That's how I feel as though I passed or I was unconscious and I just didn't wake up. But I do believe I fell or I just went to sleep. I was just gone. That's how I feel. So again, Savannah, if that makes sense to you, please give me another two yeses down the bottom because this is how he brings it forward to me. Okay. Getting out of breath with him as well. Right, who sang that? Right. Brilliant, Savannah. That's a like confirmation. I'll love to hear. That's what I love. Thank you. I'm also going to say to you as well, Savannah, because the song that comes in my head, and I had a little smirk on my face there as I said it, Message in a Bottle. And I was asking who sang it, and I believe it was Sting. Sting, it might be Sting, might not be. But I have to bring that forward to you. So whether there's a message or you've been waiting for a particular message for a long time, that's what I have to say to you. I am going to say to you, you will receive that message within the next 6 weeks. That's what I have to bring forward to you, because I believe you've been asking out loud or inwardly or every night, is somebody at peace? And I am going to say to you, yes, they are at peace. That's what I have to say. I'm also going to mention the name Maria, the Maria, not Marie, Maria. Okay, but I believe it's a double-barreled name, but I only use Maria. If that makes sense, please type yes twice again for me, because this is what he brings forward. Um, but he mentions these two kids here on the earth plane that were left as well. Two kids. He talks about two kids, and I have to send my love where these two kids are. Okay. Oh, right, right. Savannah. Right. If I'm not with you on this one, I'm probably moving. Oh, was it the police? That's probably where I'm getting the investigations from. Um, right, Manishka and Andrea, how do you get a reading? I ask you to choose a number from 1 to 72, and I pick a number from random, and if it's your card or wherever, that's how you get it, okay? Right, so Savannah, what I need to say to you, please, and again, if I'm not with you there, I'm probably moving. You subbed and liked, right. Higher current. Right. So what I'm going to say to you, Savannah, is would you understand um, where we've got a disabled children. I either want to work with them or I've got a disabled child. That's what I have to mention to you. So Savannah, if you can understand that, please. Give me another yes down the bottom, and if not, I'm moving. Okay, if not, I'll be moving over. Um, but that's what I need to say. I am aware I've got a child or disabilities, because this gentleman shows me a disability. Right, so no to the disabled child. Right, there's somebody else who can understand, please, where there would be a disabled child. And I believe I am going to say whether I look after disabled children, but I have got a disabled child spirit side of life as well. Right, Freya Marie. Brilliant. Thank you very much for that. It's a good job you keeping her on track, Natalie. But yeah, I am aware I have got a child spirit side of life with disabilities who would have passed, and I believe right, Adele, you've got two disabled sons, but they're here on the earth plane. I'm aware I've got a disabled child spirit side of life, and I believe they would have passed around the age of 12. That's what I'm being shown. But I do believe I've got a child spirit side of life around that age. So if nobody can acknowledge the child, I'm going to have to leave it where she is. Right, Elaine Hamilton. Elaine, can you understand where the child would be around 12? I'm just waiting for Elaine to answer me whether with a yes down there or not. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm waiting for, because it stopped moving. Elaine, can you just answer me with that? And I know you're all screaming at me saying, Irene, she's already answered you. I can't see it at my end. Right, not the age. Right. That's the age I feel as though she would have been, Elaine. So forgive me if I've got that wrong, but I won't make it fit. But I do need to say, let me see if I can get some more from, and if I get a bit more, I'll give it there just to make sure I'm on the right one there, because I'm not going to give. Right, I believe my heart just give up. Yeah, 1 to 72. I believe my heart just give up there, Elaine. That's what I believe. Elaine, would you understand the name Julie? Would you understand Julie, Elaine? So if Elaine, if you can understand the name, type me yes at the bottom. Type me yes at the bottom, Elaine, if you can understand Julie. This is what I'm after. I'm just after a answer is there. You understand the name Julie? You can. So I know I'm with you then, my love. That's why I was asking. I'm just asking for more confirmation, that's all. I need to bring this young girl's love first and foremost to yourself, Elaine. And I'm also going to say to you, them disabilities have now all expired, they've gone, okay? So I need to say to you, I'm up, I'm running, I'm walking, I'm talking, because I feel as though my speech and everything was a lot. It was restricted. I believe I spoke a lot with my eyes. But I have to tell you, I'm perfectly fine, spirit side of life, okay? I keep seeing the Chinese lanterns there, Elaine. So whether I lit a Chinese lantern or we light Chinese lanterns in memory of and we let them go, that's what she keeps putting in my mind's eye there. So that's what I need to say to you. If that makes sense to you there, just give us a yes, Elaine, again. Just give us a yes. Right, folks. We've come up to the 7 o'clock mark. Right, we've come up to 7 o'clock. You did. I have to recognise them, Elaine, and I have to bring all of her love to you, okay? I believe it would have been her birthday coming up very soon as well, because I have to acknowledge the birthday. She puts the birthday right in front of me, and I have to acknowledge that birthday, okay? And again, bring all of this young lady's love in and around yourself here on the earth plane. Oh, right. Elaine, would you understand the name of Jessica as well, please? Because I've just been given the name Jessica. And I'm not saying it's her name, but I'm just aware of the name Jessica. I need the name Jessica. I'm also being shown as well, I'm drawing a tattoo here. So somebody must have got a tattoo in memory of. That's how I feel, and I'm drawing it. I'm not very good at drawing, but I believe somebody got a tattoo in memory of, or whether it was a scroll with her name on it. That's what I need to say. So let's come to the cards. 33, the number 33. That's the card I've chose. Dirty Knees 33. Oh, bless Sherry Lane. Please don't cry. Please don't cry. She wouldn't want you to cry. She just wants you to know she's absolutely fine this side of life, and that's what she steps forward for. She hasn't come forward to upset you, my lovely. But please take her love. And where I've said with the Jessica, it's just a bit more confirmation for you that I am talking to who I should be talking to, okay? And you can take the tattoo. That is absolutely fantastic because she comes in and she just recognises that. Right. She comes in and recognises it, okay? I'm looking at your pictures there. Oh, right, Elaine, before I leave you as well, my love, would you understand where there would have been oh, would you understand as well why I have to mention an aneurysm? I believe I've got an aneurysm or something to do with my veins on my leg because it's pulsating. And I have to mention that as well. So if you can understand where that would be absolutely fantastic. You're welcome, Elaine. So if you can understand the aneurysm around the leg area or something to do with the veins, that's where I need to be. If you can't, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So 33 was the card I chose. There's the card. Lots of love and healing, Elaine, where that, I believe it's a blood clot, aneurysms. Lots of love and healing where there is. I'll see you tomorrow, Gail. Thanks for tuning in. Just take care where that is, okay? Take care where that is. That's what I have to say to you. Right. So, 33. I am going to say, and I'm just reading this straight from the card, okay? Really direct from the card. I am going to say, get them looked at, Elaine. Get them looked at. And keep your legs up. New beginnings, new doors are opening here. And if I'm not in a relationship, I'm going to bring a new relationship in and around, okay? Where the number 33 connects. But I am going to say, I do believe as though I have to be pushed through doors. And I do believe, you're very welcome, Elaine. I do believe I take a lot of pushing because as I look at the card, I can be quite stubborn and got my own way, my own independence. But I am going to say there is a relationship there if you're not in one, okay? So swings and roundabouts here. If you're already in one, I believe there's going to be new opportunities and a new romance will rekindle itself, okay? So I feel as though where that's been missing in my life, that's going to be coming back in. If I'm already or not, sorry, if I'm not in a relationship, I need a relationship coming in. Now, before I tuned on tonight, I had the name of Richard, okay? Now, I don't know whether this is connecting with the card, but I need the name Richard, but I would have got called Dickie. That's what I would have got, okay? So I need the name Richard. That would connect also with the card. But I am going to say there are new doors, new beginnings, and big changes are coming in and around. And I want it within the next 3 months where changes and opportunities are going to come knocking at the door. But I do need and I do want where there's going to be another gentleman coming in and around, okay? And I do want where there's going to be a new relationship and new beginnings there. I am going to say as well, it's as if I've been shut myself away in the dark for, I am going to say for the last 9 months, 9 to 10 months, where which is really significant. I want to talk past tense there. I've kept myself out the way, out the prying eyes. I've shut the door. Once I've shut the door, I'm in my own company, and I'm out the way, and I've only got myself to answer to. But I believe, and I am going to say, within the next 3 months, it come out of the darkness and come back to the light. In other words, if you've gone over the other side, get yourselves back over here because it's a lot better. And I laugh about that. So where my personality is, I believe I have got a very dry sense of humour where this card connects. And I don't know the name of Jason comes with the card as well, but I don't know whether I want a surname of Jason, and I know it's a familiar name, but that's the name that comes with the card as well, the name of Jason. Okay, and it's not Donovan, believe you me, it's not Donovan. But I have got a love of crystals here. I can see loads of crystals where this card connects. I've got one here, and that's where my attention's took. Me amethyst crystal, okay? And I have got a love of these. I have got a love of these. And I am going to say whether it's crystal healing or something to do with the crystals, that's what I want. So just remember I brought that forward where the crystals are, or the name crystal as well. I'm just being shown memories here, and I believe, oh bless. I don't even know. Go, yeah. It was amethyst, yeah. Your favourite suggest. Right. I've got a memory where I would have counted sheep. You know, when we can't sleep, I've got the sheep coming across. But as the sheep come across as well, I've got the name Barbara because everybody copies off Bar, and that's my sense of humour. But I believe the name Barbara connects as well. Okay, so just remember, brought the name Barbara forward, and I am going to round it off. Big changes, go with the changes. Okay, don't be shy coming forward. Go through the doors as they present themselves, but then opportunities and changes are there. Okay, so please take all of Spirit's love and take on the changes we're about to present themselves to you. And I'm going to leave that with you, folks. So again, thank you very much for joining me tonight. We are out of time again. Time goes quick when you're enjoying yourself. I believe it does. Hiya, Sharon. You're too late, my lovely. We're just rounding off, but thank you for linking in and joining in there. Um, right, so thank you very much for joining me again tonight. We're going to do it all again tomorrow night, same time, 6 o'clock till 7. All the details are on my page. Shelley, before I go, I've just bit my tongue there. So I am going to say to you, there's something going on around you where you need to bite your tongue, hold your tongue, okay? Keep your own counsel. That's what I have to say to you. So just remember I brought that forward. So please feel free to come again tomorrow night. Please keep sharing. Please keep liking. The more times you share, I know I keep saying it, and the more times you like it, the more chance we have of getting some money for a Way Out charity, okay? And it's for abused women and children and men, and it's just a way out for them, okay? So all the money, it's an all in, all out. If you can, donate to it. So thank you very much. And like I said, we've got a questions and answer page. If you want to join in on that, go on my page, request to join, and I'll add you. And it's all questions and answers. It's all to do with spiritual stuff or any questions you might have. So if you'd like to come on that, get yourselves there. Okay. Shell, would you understand the name of Malcolm as well? Malcolm. Debbie, you're late, my love. We're just rounding off. I want to leave you with the name Malcolm. Okay. So again, thank you very much. And I shall see you all again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. I can't even spell it now. I'm trying to write thank you down there. Oh, oh my lord. There, we'll send that off. I've just typed thank you in just to say ta-ta. All right. But thank you very, very much. And I'll see you all again